Hey everybody, welcome to this channel. Today we want to talk about 10 advantages of being attractive. Make sure to watch until the end of the video, because it's one of the most amazing hacks you have ever seen. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos and much more. It's no secret that folks who are conventionally enticing typically wreak additional fascinating romantic partners. Irrespective of your unique affections, you're probably more likely to own a desire on your more suitable looking neighbor than on someone you don't acknowledge physically desirable. However, there may very well be perks to being seen as pretty that reach on the far side of the geological dating scene. Here are several edges to being lovely that are ensured by science. 1. Lovely people may well be smarter. Researchers at the University of the latest North American nation found that there may be a link between general intelligence-associated body symmetry. Physical symmetry is believed by some scientists to point to biological process stability, or an organism's ability to show its genetic blueprint into a robust body despite the influence of dangerous things like venoms, genetic transformations, wounds, parasites, and inbreeding. Biological process stability has additionally been absolutely coupled to body symmetry. Once assisting an intelligent take a look at a gaggle of analysis participants, researchers discovered that participants who showed bigger body balance obtained higher scores. 2. Corporations with enticing CEOs may build additional money. A study out of the University of Wisconsin found that S&P 500 corporations with additional enticing CEOs were more seemingly to own higher revenue than companies with less attractive leaders. The researchers found that companies with CEOs who rated higher on a facial attractiveness index knowledgeable high stock returns straight off following a TV look of that CEO. Once a similar CEO featured in an exceeding newspaper article while not images, stock returns didn't see the same boost. 3. It's possible that attractive folks are more likely to be employed for a job. The perks of being pretty extended into the operating world. Many studies indicate. In researching the impact of enticingness on screening decisions, one experiment found that each male and the feminine candidate who were thought of attractive was additional seemingly to create an ensuing section of a simulated hiring method than unattractive applicants with similar credentials and resume. However, one study from the 70s found that attractive females had a bonus only if applying for non-managerial positions. Once attractive female participants applied for a traditionally masculine role, they were less likely to be employed than both men and unattractive women. 4. Beauty might provide you with a political advantage. If you're running for office, you would possibly fare higher if you're good-looking. That's in line with a Finnish study that found each male and feminine political candidates do better at the polls than additional average-looking politicians. What proportion is better? A rise within the study, Live of Beauty by one variance was related to an increase of 20% in the range of votes a candidate received. 5. If you're attractive, strangers might assume you've got a happier life. A 1972 study found that folks were additional seemingly to assume enticing strangers' semiconductor diode rattling lives. Once showing school students pictures of individuals of varied attractiveness, researchers found that the scholars are more oft calculable that the beautiful subjects were successful, happy, and fewer likely to stay single. The scholars additionally assumed that the attractive individuals within the photographs would be more competent spouses, and have higher marriages than the less attractive subjects. 6. Pretty people may well be looked at as if they would be healthier. Having an asymmetrical face expression may cause you to appear healthier to alternative people. In an exceedingly study from the University of St Andrews in Scotland, researchers manipulated photos of people's faces so they showed different levels of symmetry and asymmetry. The study participants were additional seemingly to rate the symmetrical faces as more enticing and healthier looking. The asymmetrical faces were more oft perceived as unattractive and sickly. However, the study found no affiliation between facial symmetry and actual physical health. Even though facial symmetry is typically related to good genes, Science has, however, to search out any proof that being attractive makes you less seemingly to own health problems. 7. Even babies appear to like enticing people. Scientists have found proof that babies will tell the distinction between a fair face and an unattractive one. In one study, 60 babies were exposed to paint images of 16 adult girls and 16 adult men. Every one of the photographs had been antecedently rated for attractiveness by adults. The researchers discovered that newborns peaked extended at the gorgeous grown-up faces than the unappealing faces. Interestingly, once shown pictures of alternative infants that had been equally rated for attractiveness by adults, infants were additional seemingly to linger on pictures of the attractive babies. 8. Naturally lovely folks may well be judged as more trustworthy and honest. Those who don't wear makeup might be perceived as more trustworthy and real than people who use cosmetics, in line with one recent study. Once researchers examined the reactions of feminine participants to alternative females carrying makeup, they found that observers were more likely to create negative assumptions concerning people who had increased their look with cosmetics. In line with the study's finding, feminine observers applied a strategic change of state penalty to girls who wore build-up, deeming them less honest and doubtless manipulative. The study's authors additionally remarked that this type of reaction typically came from fewer fascinating women. Of course, folks wear makeup for a spread of reasons, and having a keenness for lipstick doesn't make somebody less trustworthy. Particularly since a Harvard study found that carrying makeup may really make people understand you as additional likable and competent. 9. Enticing people may well be more confident. Being enticing may cause you to seemingly to talk up after you feel wronged, in line with one study. Once investigators were on purpose bratish to feminine participants, those participants rated extremely physically attractive were more likely to correct the researcher than those participants rated as unattractive. The more lovely participants additionally exhibited higher levels of self-assertiveness than their less attractive counterparts. 10. Lovely folks may well be more in demand when it involves romance. It seems that having unflawed skin, sparkling eyes, and impeccable bone structure might make you a more fascinating romantic partner. Who knew, right? In line with a study from Chapman University, attractiveness was a characteristic that each man and girl reported finding extremely fascinating and even essential in an exceedingly semi-permanent partner of male study participants reported wanting their potential partner to be good-looking, whereas 84% of feminine participants felt the same. In conclusion, being attractive allows you to have more friends, more success in your job, making you more confident in yourself. Just being attractive will make you feel better about your life. Being attractive is something everyone wants to be. With this article, I hope that you can see the many benefits it has for not only your life but the lives of others too. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like our video to support us. And turn on notifications, so you don't miss more videos. See you at the next video.